there is one right there we could go for. Make sure there's nobody around. So it's a brig and a sloop. Welcome back, everyone. This is Panicking with GreyWolfs and we are bringing you some more Tortuga. Alright, so we still got to sink these 3 English ships. We have new articles of capture up, and we need to speak to our informant at Puerto Padre. So we'll head that direction. And if we find 2 more English ships along the way, we'll go ahead and sink them. Crew morale is good. I meant to check our hold before we left. We should be alright though. Main ships right now. We do need to grab us another captain. Probably a wise idea to maybe run over to Seville or New Orleans or Guadalupe or someone and pick up a new captain in Seville maybe. Go to Barracoca. Get that. So let's head up to Puerto Padre and stop off and talk to the informant. It's very pretty. I like that waterfall. That's nice. I like the details in it. The shoreline with the trees. All right, here is Puerto Padre, and then we're gonna try to get in here and talk to the informant. All right, let's speak to the informant. I'm so sorry I can't remember one thing to worry about. My friend robs me of all my senses, and his sickness seems to be contagious. My throat starts itching too. 2 barrels of rum.
Did they pay as much as they promised?
It seems that way.
I wasn't sure that he could help us.
Alright, so we need 60 barrels of grog. So it does say grog. Let's go to the market. See what they have in the way of grog. There we go. So that task is completed. Let's check supplies are fine for right now. We don't need to worry about getting any more. Maintenance is good. Report and bring the goods to informant. Okay. Well, we need to go to the tavern and deliver the goods. Okay, don't make a fuss. In my time, I saw the large Spanish galleon that was part of the treasure fleet several times. We always spent several months collecting gold and silver from various Spanish settlements. Go on, I'm all ears. The cargo was always collected in one particular city, and then before an autumn storms, the whole fleet of ships left the old world. Everything was done in utmost secrecy so that people like you or one of the other nations wouldn't hear about it. The collecting city and also the routes were changed from year to year. Even the captains weren't informed until a few days before departure. Okay, so what's next? What's next? Who do you think I am? The Spanish king himself? Get drunk at the Caribbean port bar. Surely there is something else you can tell me. It's your turn again. My memory's already clouded by worry and grief again. Already guessed as much. So my friend, who made a full recovery thanks to your benevolence, owns a small shop at the port. In a spirit of healthy and friendly business competition, he would be much obliged if he would intercept his competitor's cargo while out at sea. Okay, then on my return, I hope your memories aren't as clouded. Alright, so we have another task. Search for the seagull in the target zone and defeat it in sea battle. So the seagull is in the vicinity of Isabel and Tortuga. We could make her. Let's see what we got. This one here is intercept 5 ships and sink them for the prisoner of Georgetown. The captain win sea battles, plunder, capture 4 ships. Okay. So we're heading over towards Isabella and see if we cannot run upon the seagull and defeat it in sea battle. To see how that turns out once we get there. Might want to stop off at Barracoca and just make sure we have enough supplies, enough crew to run everything. Some fat transport ships coming through here. So let's go ahead and top everything off. We don't have the money. We don't need to necessarily buy around. We're only missing 3 people. So let's head to Tortuga. And we've got to win because we only have 1,500 in gold. We probably could attack this pirate ship here. What's he got? A pirate galleon? We could definitely use that pirate galleon as well. Alright, let's fight this. We're going to capture this pirate galleon. Add it to our fleet. Should see us up here. I've noticed just about everyone, well, probably 99% of every one of these pirate captains is named something Adams. Don't know why that is, but it's always something Adams. Let's get a little broadside in here. Just wear him down a little bit. See us up here, do the same. Broadside just to scare him off a little bit so I don't get too handsy. Now, after he fires, 87% chance. Right. We see us up here as well. Right, we got both of them on there. And this should finish it off. There we go. Let's take over the ships. Got some good loot, some gold. Let's head to Tortuga. And I will try to see if we can't at least sell off a couple of these ships and get a little bit more money. Get us over into the other pirate galleon, so we have another chance at a fight here.
Up to new shores, or
Alright,
well-traveled.
let's go here. Let's put Seamus in the other long 9. I don't like those long 9s. Let's cancel that until we can get that other moved around, that other ship moved around, but we will go to the harbor master and sell this brig just so we have some money and take. Whoa, we got a lot of grain. We got a ton of grain off that pirate ship. Let's keep that grain at 50 because our people do use a lot of it. This will take down and buy up all of their grog. Alright, that's gonna cost us about 10,000. That's fine. Tavern, let's go ahead and buy around. Get our people in here. Pull up. We'll come back because they have a couple of personal protection. Those actually pay off a good bit. But I want to find the seagull that we're supposed to be looking for. I'm assuming. Oh, there it is. Alright, got a Dutch ship here. English merchants there. I can't go after the Seagull just yet, not with this military transport or military convoy here going around. We're gonna head out towards the east a little bit and then see what he does, and we might turn back around. Swing ourselves back around. Let's keep an eye on him, see what he's gonna do. Now if he heads on over to San Juan or further on, which looks like he was just skirting that transport ship, make sure they were getting him out, we can go ahead and jump this guy. Alright, this is a trader fleet.
Enough of playing cards. Here we go.
See us up here on our flank. Protect our flank and see what our opponent here is going to do. If we can get in, we might. Would be a good shot there. Be a good broadside shot there. All right, so that did some hefty damage actually.
All of you place your bets. The fun can begin.
Now, see us up here. Might be able to do some more. Knock out a whole lot. Got a pretty good shot off there. Be on his same side. We'll have to check and see. So, some damn good shots there. Took that ship to the bottom. Got a lot of loot out of that too. A lot of a round shot, a lot of gold. Alright, so we pulled some crew members out of the ocean. So we completed that task. Some good experience, some decent gold, I guess. Now we gotta head back towards Puerto Padre. Another pirate fleet there. Just bypassed us. No problems. Alright, so we're basically just going around on the campaign mission right now. We gotta finish sinking one more English ship, and that will give us the location of Georgetown and where we need to go to rescue Seamus's friend. But we also want to get us another captain. So I think after we stop at Puerto Padre, I think we're going to run up the coast to Havana and then over to Seville. I believe there's a captain over there. We should have probably went down to Port Royal, got our cannons and everything fixed as well. Get everything moved around on our new boat. I think that we'll probably swing around to Port Royal after we talk to this informant. They got shore leave. Excellent. I think this is what the businessmen mean when they're talking about the market resolving things. There's only one tiny thing that you could do for me. To be honest, I did expect nothing else. Even though one might notice on first sight, but I am not in my prime anymore. My whole life I've been sailing under the thumb of some pompous wighead. Take me aboard and let me sail with you. This doesn't sound good. One tour. For once, pissing on the high gentleman's boots I used to lick. Once, dividing the plunder among the men. If you do that, I'll draw the map with everything I know. Alright, you soften my heart, but really just one tour. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and top off our crew. I think there's really anything we do need. Could get rid of some of this. Okay, we did something else there. I'm not sure. Articles of capture, we still need to win 6 more sea battles, get a new captain, plunder at least 5 more convoys, and capture 3 more ships. But right now we are on the informant, and it says ready to convoy from each nation. So 4 of those will take care of the plunder the convoys almost completely and the sea battles. We can do that on the way to Seville after we run to Port Royal. Put the heavy guns on the new pirate galleon that we picked up. So we're gonna head in that direction and see what we run across. There is one right there that we could go for. Make sure there's nobody around. So it's a brig and a sloop. We don't have to necessarily sink anything. I don't remember anything in the articles saying that we had to sink anything. No, capture a few, just win some sea battles so we can intimidate them. That didn't work. Oh, let's start the battle.
Show what you're worth.
So we're not gonna be able to get to them right away. So let's just move up a little bit. Try to keep a little distance between us. And see what they're gonna do. They're gonna make any big runs or anything. It looks like this is gonna be the one that makes the big run. Alright. Oof, we almost sank him completely already. This right might finish him off. Yep. Well, I guess the old man's getting a good experience with sea battle and all. Take pretty much long and hell. These ships mopped them up real quick. So we got some good loot. Got a lot of grain, some more round shots and coffee. It says I completed a task. Oh, that's just one of the things he wants done. We still got it. That was the Netherlands, so we still got to do it in English, French, and Spanish. Gonna bypass Baracoca, just head straight on down to Port Royal. Our money's done built back up a lot. See anything coming around us? Waters look pretty. Man, You could just see something like that on a daily basis. Alright, there's a Dutch military convoy. There's our hideout there. Might try to see if we can't grab another one after we reach Seville. Pick out a good one to have. Add it to the collection, I guess you could say. Alright, so we're gonna head to Port Royal. Get some new, better guns on this other pirate galleon that we picked up. And then also head to Seville and start working on the hulls of some of these ships. I think there's another spot over there we can do some improvements. Maybe down in Bluefields along the Spanish mainland.
The local specialties are delish.
Alright.
I'll go get myself a rub.
That's the same thing in the way of doing maintenance. This is our other pirate galleon, so we want to switch over. There we go. So now we're going to jump over to the fleet and switch him over to the other pirate galleon. Alright, and we still have 2 more ships for us to put captains in, and we can recruit 2 captains as well, so I do need to work on getting another captain. Alright, let's get rid of some of this grain. Keep the rum high, get rid of cod oil. Even out here, I know we're not, because we're going to spend a lot on grog. Or get the grog up high anyway. We'll sell them about 40 round shot and get it to stop moving. And this is spices, 5 will be enough there for the crew. So a little bit better than good. Let's buy a round, top off our crew. Buccaneers, information, procurement. Alright. Now we have both of them in a pirate galleon, and we're going to start heading towards Seville. See about getting us another captain. And then Bluefields is way down here. Let's see. They do sales at Seville. Ship Chandler there. Okay, holes are down at Bluefields, so we might make a run for Bluefields as well. And we still, along the way, we can find a Spanish, English, and maybe a French ship to loot the convoys of. And yeah, and when we sink another English ship, so the English ship that we run across, we actually need to fight it and sink it. That way it'll open up the Prisoner of Georgetown mission as well, on captains, so that we can go save Seamus's friend. Moving along, alright. I haven't discovered every village and town. Of course, there's many of the French through here that they own, and a lot of the English down through here. And of course, the Dutch still have more through in this area as well. But we'll discover them as we go. I haven't seen anything yet. There is a Dutch city here. We should be able to sail up that way, and it'll pop up just a second. Oh, there's a Spanish convoy right there, 3 ships. Another Dutch. We don't need Dutch. Let's see. Flute, and a book. Let's see. We might be able to intimidate him. I don't know.
We ought to start writing shanties about our...
Wasn't much in the way of cargo, or gold for that matter. That's done. At least we have the Spanish convoy captured. There's another one there. Let's see if this city here will pop up. There's a Dutch military convoy, and there's the city there. Look at those waters. Wow. That beautiful. Alright, so let's hit the Seville here on the Yucatan Peninsula. See about getting another captain. So we don't need Netherlands or Spanish. We need English and France. And you gotta remember, on the English one, we have to actually fight him. We can't just intimidate him. We gotta fight him and sink him, because that'll go for our Georgetown mission. We're closing in on Seville, the East Yucatan.
A gorgeous little town. 'Twould be a shame if...
Alright, so let's check it out. Let's go ahead and get the skeleton skin on it. Can put a lookout on our... So we'll do that.
Now,
Check this one out. We'll put lookout on him as well. They already have the hulls. There's no sense in going down to the blue fields actually. So that's pretty much all we need. Except getting us another captain, that is. Alright, making sure we get a little topped off there. Don't really need that much. Get rid of the hemp and the cod oil. We don't need either one of those. Or the tobacco pipes. Let's pick up the salted beef a little bit. Or salted meat. Just because we do have the room for it. Now, let's talk to Espositos. Man is standing at the table in the middle of the tavern, his arms up in the air. Alright, which one of you, good for nothing, has any guts? Who can shoot 2 mugs off the bar before me? Uncomfortable silence fills the room. Oh, come on, you pansies. I'll throw a little something extra. Maybe my first challenger will be able to join me in my next run against the Spanish. Now, who's interested? Alright, finally a sailor who's not afraid of losing face. Don't worry, it'll be over soon. Captain Esposito doesn't let anyone squirm for nothing. You stand next to each other on the table and 2 guns are pressed into your hands, back to the target, and on 3, 1, 2, 3. But hey, at least you tried. Come on, let's sit down. You sat down together in somewhat removed table. I see potential in you despite your failures in any way. I'm a man of my word. I've got information about a heavily loaded Spanish fleet. Interested? I still have a lot to learn.
all hands on board.
So we now have another captain. And he wants to search for the El Santo Cruficio convoy in a target zone and defeat it in sea battle. We can jump on that one and still find the Spanish and the French ships along the way. Let's look at our fleet now. He's on a pirate port. He has low cannons, so he is actually, our pirate boats, and that'll increase it because it has better guns as well. Tavern, we're okay as far as manpower goes. So we need to head back to the Dutch city that we was just at. Evangelista or something like that. We'll head back here and we'll intercept this El Santo Crucifixo. I'm murdering names tonight. Let's go check it out and see what we can find. Crew's doing good moves, excellent. So everything there is going good. Says we're in the territory of Cuba. Looking for this fleet. We did repair everything before we took off. Even added some new things to our fleet. Oh, there's a French fleet, French convoy that we need to intercept. Got 2 fleets here. Can we intimidate them?
And all that in just a day's
Got some
work.
good money, some good value. Not much in the way of cargo. But that's fine. Evangelista. Okay. So we're still looking for that ship. So let's go over here to this. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, he's got 3. Yeah, I remember him just a little bit.
If you've seen one, you've seen them all.
So let's make
As long
sure
as the rum's tasty, no
we're all
problem.
good. Let's go ahead and definitely top off on our crew.
Amusement and adventure.
Let's see. Let's unlock this right here. Alright, man, there's a tavern reeling. He staggers toward the counter and calls out the crowd. Pirates, they're everywhere. Pirates, watch out for the pirates. So they've heard of us. Captain, I think he's talking about the local pirates. They must have a hiding place around here somewhere. I've got it. We'll grab one of the scoundrels and squeeze the hideout location out of him, and then we can claim it for ourselves. Okay, we'll show them how the real pirates are. Alright, so that's another task we added to us. That's fine. That'll give us a chance to pick up another hideout for ourselves. Gonna win 3 more sea battles, plunder 2 more, and capture 3 ships. And articles here. Alright, so let's get out there and see what we can do to this fleet here. This is Panic and GreyWolfs Den. And this has been some more Tortuga. We appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. And you'll always know when we post. We try to post about 4 or 5 times a week. And we're still trying to reach that 250 subscribers. So if you guys will get the word out, spread the news, and, you know, share this with your friends and your family. Show them, you know, let them see another channel, another viewpoint of some of these games. We appreciate you guys coming around, and have a good one.